Hello everyone, this is Linda. Welcome to Lenny P's Place. I hope everyone is doing well today. I came on about, I think it was last week, and showed you a new project that I was about to start working on. Well, since then, the project has now got a hashtag, and it's called Stitch the Seasons. And it is hosted by Corrine at To Be Loved Treasures by Corrine. And I will leave a link to her channel below. For me, my first season will be fall. It depends on what country you live in, what season you'll start with. And we have 3 months to complete each project or each season. So my first season, like I said, is fall. So I chose this fabric and I showed it last week, but I have now rethought it and I made it a little smaller. So this is the fabric that I've chosen. The other things that we need to include will be fussy cut flowers, which I have started collecting a few things. And not as, I'm going to add to this, but so far, most of the flowers that I have are just from the fabric here. But I do have this piece of fabric that I thought I could use to cut out some flowers, especially probably the, well, let's use this bigger piece. These beige flowers I thought would probably look quite nice. And perhaps some of these leaves and some of these flowers and berries I might be able to use. So while I'm at my daughter's next week, I'm gonna keep in mind what I need. As a matter of fact, I think I'll take a little piece of this with me and put it in my purse, and that way I can look for things while I'm there. So let me put this back, because that's the only flower that I have. This is the only fabric that I have right now that matches this, but I hope that I will be able to bring in some more later. So anyway, we need fussy cut flowers, and we need a critter or a bird or butterfly or something, of some kind. And somewhere in here they are. I found some little birds. Let me come in just a little. I found these little birds. I don't have very much to choose from in the way of birds. I have this little bird and this bird, and I have this bird with a bug in his mouth. I think that's all of the, oh no, I had one more. Had this one. So I have some to choose from, plus somewhere in here amongst this stuff, if I haven't lost it, I actually had stamped a bird, 2 of them, that I thought I could use. I had this one and this one. But I'm still going to look for birds and some other fabrics while I'm gone. And then, excuse me, lace doilies and lacy leaves and stuff like that. Well, I haven't been through my laces yet. I'll have to do that later. Haven't got that far. Threads, I have chosen some wools and some fibers that I thought I could use. And so I have a selection here of those. And I also have a selection of wools that I'm hoping will work. That one might be too bright, but I have these two, and I have this one, which I thought would go well with my flowers. And then I have some brown and a couple of shades of green. And I can go look for some more if I need it. Now, I also have picked out some threads. This is another wool. These are tweeds. Well, no, they're wool too. Tweedy 18, that's just the name of the company, I guess. RG. Anyway, this is also wool, and I might could use these. Then I found this thread, which I thought was pretty, that I think I might be able to use. And then I have these thicker embroidery threads, number 5s. So those are the threads that I have picked out, and the fibers, and then beads. I picked out some beads, but I do need some more. I don't have any this color, but I do have some little purple ones in here. Tiny little beads. Not sure if you can even see the color, but the color matches really well to this. I need to come in a little more. Matches really well to this purple right here, or that rosy color, mauve, I think. And then I found these little teeny beads that are so teeny tiny, with some little buttons and stuff in them. Thought maybe those might work. And let's see, what else do I have in here? I have these, which is an assortment of different shades of brown beads. I thought might also work. There's some little purple and different shades of brown and gray and a little rose color. I don't know if you can see it, a little rose color. So these could work, maybe. And let's see. I don't think I'll be using these, but I took them out anyway. They could work, but I think for my taste they're a little big. And here's some sort of a copper color, or a grayish silver color, I don't know, that I thought maybe. I don't have a lot of beads to choose from. I need to go and get me some. These are a little bit bigger probably a little bigger than what I would want to use. I don't know if yeah. Every time I open them, I lose a bead. So that size. And I don't know what sizes they are. I think I showed these little tiny ones. I think I showed those already. And then I found these. These are bugle beads, and I think that's what they're called. Gold. And then the last thing I have in here is this I found at the thrift store not too long ago. And it's little metal flowers with a bead in the center, and then little flowers with a little metal part and a bead. So I thought I might find a use for that. So I stuck that in here. So those are my beads. My threads I showed you with my with the fibers and stuff. I showed you all that. I still have to find my lace and doilies that I want to use. Poem or words, I still have to do that. And then the background fabrics. So along with, as far as the background fabrics go, I have picked out a few that I think I can use, and I'll show you these and what I'm thinking about doing. I am thinking that that's not really a background, but it's just something I found and thought I might could use it on some flowers or something. So let me put that back in here. And yeah, so I have some linens. I have this piece, and then I have this. I have this. I have this light purple color, sort of a grayish purple. It's purple, just not a dark purple. And then I have this, which is very thin, and I don't think, this is not linen, this is something else. And it's looking kind of orangey, but it's really not. It's pretty much this color, this dark color here. And then I have a string. This nice purple linen, and this green. And so I thought I might could use some of these. Maybe I could use the green, maybe for some leaves or something. Maybe the purple I could use for petals. But right now I'm thinking about the background. And I did this already, but since I changed my mind about what I was going to do and made it smaller, I also decided that I'm not going to try to do all of this because I'm too slow for one thing, and I think I'm only going to focus on maybe 2 of these flowers, but I'll show you. I'm going to cover these up with my background fabrics. So they're going to be covered, except for the ones that I want to keep, which, let me see. And I may need to get some more of this type stuff, like this hemp that I have there. And I have several different types of hemp. Now I don't want to cover this flower well, I'm not sure. I haven't quite decided if I want to leave that flower or if I want it to be covered. So I'm not interested in keeping that leaf there. But I am going to cover up some of these other ones. So I've got to use something that's a little bit thick so that and then I will do something on these. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I will do something. So these are going to be covered up. Like so. And let's see what else I have here that I could use to cover some of this. I kind of like that. I want to leave that there. Yeah, I don't think I'll keep those. I'll think about it, but I don't think I'm going to keep those two flowers there. I think I'm going to let those go. And another piece of this. It's a wee bit wide. This might be better. Let me try this one. Yeah, this one works good. So I can put that up there. And yeah, so I think when I'm done, this is going to be what I focus on. And then I will branch out a little bit into some of these other things. So I think I'll put some pins in. And right now the only ones I have close to me are these big long ones, but that might be a good thing. Yeah, and if I get anything else, it's going to get too thick for me to sew. It's going to be hard for me to stitch through this. Kind of thick. But that's okay. I'll figure it out. Yeah. I think that's going to be much more manageable for me. I think these are kind of dull pins too. So just going to put a few on here so I can have this ready. I don't want to forget what I've decided to do here. And the rest of this, I think is going to there. That's it. That's the part, that's what I'm going to be working on. And I have this piece of lace, which I had used before, but may add on top of something. So yeah, I think that is my plan. I was going to put a piece of this in there, and I forgot to do it. I could lay it in there somewhere. Possibly. I had that in there, but I don't know now if I want that or not. I think I'll hold off and think about that. But yeah, that's my plan for now. As you know, I change my mind a lot. And, oh yeah, I was thinking about using some of these. I'll use those for something else. I think I want to keep my background pretty neutral. I don't think I want to have a lot of colored stuff on it. I don't want it. I want to keep it neutral. And then I'll have the freedom to do whatever I want to on the top of it. So I'll get that stitched down, and then I'll be ready to start doing something with that. Now, the other things that I found were these. Whether or not I use any of them, I don't know. I found this green that I thought I might could use for something at some point. And then I found this green also that might, excuse me, make some pretty leaves. I think it's getting a little dark in here, and my colors might not be showing up too well. And then I found some cheesecloth and some pink cheesecloth. I found 2 shades of green, or 3 shades of green cheesecloth that I had. So I have this one, and that one, and that one. So I can probably use those for something as I go along. And this is some, I think it's called scrimp, or scrimp, I think, which is it's like a cheesecloth. It's just woven a little tighter, I think. And then I found this, which I thought I might could use. And the last thing was this sari silk. And it has all the colors in it of the flowers. And it's called, I think it's called Root Beer Float was the name of it. I bought it a long time ago from someone on Etsy. And I never used it. I never had anything to use it for, but now I do. So I'm going to try to incorporate some of this in here. Excuse me. I might even like do something with one of these flowers with it. I don't know yet. So yeah, I think that's everything that I've gathered up so far. And so this is my piece. I don't think I'm going to change my mind again. This is going to be it. I'm going to get this stitched down. I'll do the invisible stitch. And then I'll be ready to start doing some stitching on my flowers. This is something really new for me because I'm pretty new. I know just a few stitches, and I did a tiny bit of painting with thread, but it was very tiny little places. Nothing anywhere near this size. So whether or not I actually do all the flowers, I may not. I mean, I may do a little bit of this one and a little bit on this one. But one of them I'm going to try my best to completely cover. So we'll see how that goes. And so while I'm gone, I'm going to look for some more beads. I'm going to look for birds. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to look for. Beads and birds. Oh, and some fabric that has little flowers on it that I can incorporate into this. So that's it. And if any of you are interested in stitching along, please go over and get the details from Corrine. And I was mistaken. I thought fall had already gotten here, but no. Saturday is the first day of fall. So I'm not even behind. I thought I was, but I'm not. So yeah. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, checking out my project and what I've decided to do. And I will talk to you later. So be safe, be well, be happy, take care of yourselves, and bye for now.